Welcome to Not So Easy Acres. If you like this video that's coming up, like, subscribe, be kind in your comments. With that being said, let's go get into something. I got my box here. Had to brush up electric fence to keep my bull in. Anyway, I got the box here, 2 or 3 ground rods down, a little tester. Popping. Let's ride the fence. I just run it along the top of my fence. That way if he goes to stick his nose up there and test whether or not he can jump, I figure maybe it'll pop him. But anyway, it's got, run right along the top. I know you can't really see that fence, but right in the little corners. Got these little ratchet tightener thingamajigs. Anyway, and it goes under insulated wire, goes under the gate, and comes back up on the other side and starts back down the top. I know it looks real hairy on this side, but I cleaned it off on the other side. Like I say, my thought is if he sticks his head over the top to probe whether or not he can jump, it'll pop him. Again, I got another one of the insulators and the little ratchet strap that goes up under the fence here. Like I say, I got a little ratchet tightener. You can see them all in every little farm supply store. Anyway. Oh, this may make y'all drunk. Riding on a 4-liter filming. My uncle, of course, he was 80 something when he died. Left this place to my dad. My dad died and left it to me. Anyway, he was smarter than me. He stopped. Well, you see what's ahead of me. He stopped right along in here. This is where his fence crossed and went through the woods to my right, to my left. He was a little smarter than I was. Me, my pride, full of piss and vinegar self, I wasn't gonna throw away all this good land across the creek. So I crossed the creek. And I don't know if that was a great idea or not, but I crossed the creek. Again, I stopped right there. Then I went and, come across, this is Mill Creek. I just got me a little old fjord where I cross it at. Got my little old ratchet strap again, ratchet tightener, whatever you want to call it. And here we go. Mill Creek forks. Yeah, if I can get it up high enough, that's it. It goes right through there. Well, right here's where he jumps. And right there, just, well, you can see the opening a little bit. 30 feet, 30 yards. He sits here and yows back and forth at the neighbor bull. And Then he decides he'll just leap like he's a ballerina or something. So anyway, I'm going along the backside of my property line. It's somewhere in that swamp my property line is. This right here was a job. You talking about neglected. I messed around and let this backside get neglected. It was a bunch of hours of weed eater, chainsaw, and machete to get it clean enough to do this. While I was over here, I took the opportunity to reclaim a little bit. Maybe I'll get my bush hog or my something, and maybe I'll keep it up, and then maybe some grass will take over. I didn't stop to let you see, but several places along here, it's just 30 yards across there to the other field, the other man's field. And that's why I decided to go all the way across this back property line. I guess I'll eventually ring the place with it, but I ain't in no big hurry to do it. Very much more damn weedy or beating with a machete. Thinking this is a long way. Yeah, it is. Even right here, you can't hardly see it through with this camera, but it's about 30 yards across there to the other field. So this is where it takes a right. My landline continues right on through there, right through a great big old cypress swamp. My uncle, he run his fence through there. I wasn't brave enough to do that. So I cut the swamp out. Now y'all gonna get me down here and get bogged down. If I say get out and push, baby doll, you're gonna have to get out and push. She'd be pretty in her school clothes, not pushing. Anyway, this is where I ended right now. You can't. That little bush right there, you can see. That little surge pipe right there, that's where that creek, that little fjord we cross, that's where it crosses back under my fence. It goes into that old cypress pond, and just past that it corners, goes back left, and goes across the property line to the county road. Come on, girls! As y'all know, I had to put up electric fence to keep Bull Romeo in. So I guess it's time to see if it's going to work. So I'm going to let them back here in this pasture for a while, if they'll come on. Show them where to go, Red. Come on, 68, 64. Show them where to go. Get on in there, Sedley. Yeah, tell them about it. All right, Bull Romeo. Let's see if you can get electrocuted now. All right, let's see if that electric fence holds him in. Updates to come.